Hey everyone, this is One Man Zerg, and I am here to show you a build order today. Now I don't really like this build order. I should say I'm kind of against it. It is a very cheese build, and I hate cheese builds. But you know, some players want to know them, so I'll share it. I'm gonna speed it up a little. You can see it's Protoss on Protoss. It's really this specific build. I think this one you might only be able to do against Protoss and Terran, because it is a cannon rush. So you can see the Protoss player has placed a pylon behind the enemy's crystal line, and that's a really nice position because you can see it blocks entrance from this side. So he's dancing around with his probe a little, and he sees this probe gets out of here. So what am I going to go back and do? Well, I'm going to build a very needed part to this equation. I'm going to build a forge, and then after that, well, I'm going to build a gateway because I think he knows what's coming. So that's a brilliant move by this Protoss player. He builds a forge and a gateway, so he totally blocks himself in, allowing him to build cannons behind here as soon as his forge completes. And while the buildings are being attacked, probes do such low damage that they won't be able to kill that building in time. So really what the Protoss player, the red guy, Goody, should have done is he should have brought his probes around and attacked this pylon as quickly as he could and surrounded it, because that would have been taken down by now. But instead, the Photon cannon's going up, and with the Photon cannon going up at the mineral line of your opponent, they're not going to be able to do anything. Now, typically, what happens with this strategy, if you want to watch out for this, because that's what I recommend you do instead of doing this, is someone will build a pylon over here, somewhere where you're not going to notice it. And they're going to build their forge over there too. They might build their forge at their base, but they'll usually build it here with the cannon. And then they're going to creep in with the cannons on your base. So it's not going to be this quick, but you can see he's got this cannon up. It was able to take out that zealot. These probes are not going to do enough damage in time, and he has another photon cannon coming in. So he just leaves the game. And why does he leave the game? Because cannons are at his mineral line. He's got a gateway with the zealot coming out, and there's really nothing good he can do. So there's no point to not leave the game. So what do? Again, you come over early with the probe and you build a pylon. Typically out of sight, but in this case it was a pretty good idea to build it right here. Then after that you build a forge as soon as the pylon's done, and then after that you start cranking out some cannons. Now another way to be successful with this strategy is to, in certain maps are better than others, this would be a bad map for this, is to build your pylon down here and then build a cannon down here after you get a forge, and then build your next cannon up here and get a probe to then come up here once it's protected and build another pylon, and then move, you know, cannon, cannon, pylon, cannon, cannon, pylon, until you move in and you just squelch whatever the other player is doing. It's really really hard to defend this if you're caught off guard. What you're going to have to do is get your own static defensive structures so that he can't build them, because you'll have the same range of his, which is 7, and then block him out from it, and then just, you know, try and out macro him. But that's hard to do a lot of the time. So to stop this, you want to scout early, scout around these places where you might not otherwise scout. Just take one probe or SCV or drone off the line and scout over here and scout up here. Just one round will do it after you get about 9 drones or 9 or 10 workers, and see if there's anything funky going on. If there's not, it's probably not happening and you're fine to go back to mining. If there is, you want to prepare to build your own static defenses so you can block them out, and to start getting units really quickly so you can push it back if need be. But if you're a newer player, building static defenses is probably your better way to stop it, because it takes a little bit of micro if you're going to use units. So I hope you enjoy this build order, but more importantly, I hope you enjoy denying this build order success. Thanks for listening. If you want more tips and tricks, you can go to theuen.com or visit our YouTube channel at theuen TV. And if you want anything specific, just leave a comment below or on our channel or on our forums, and we'll get that to you as soon as we can.